Hello everybody, and welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy 2! So, in the last part, we essentially got every single power star that we could possibly find in a Cosmic Cove. And now, with that said, with no more galaxies for us to explore for this world, it's time for us to finally open up the pathway to reach the next castle, the next castle level. Bowser's Lava Lair. Yeah, considering that in the last world we got Bowser Jr., which obviously means that this one is run by Bowser himself. Alright, and now the main mission for this one, Bowser's Big Lava Power Party. Well, Bowser's only big and powerful is because of a certain thing that we're going to be seeing later on. And the only party is that, is because of the big variety of enemies that we're going to be seeing in this place. Yeah, that's the only party that we are really going to be getting from this. But anyways, what do you say? I sense a great star up ahead. The way is dangerous, so be careful. Yeah, just like we always do. And now we're gonna be this Magic Koopa, and it reveals our very first pole star of Galaxy 2. Now the pole stars essentially work the same as they did in Galaxy 1. So if you already know how to use them in that game, then you should already know how to use them here. Now, and I guess I should also say about the Magic Koopas, well, more so specifically for lava, more so specifically for like lava worlds like this one. The Magic Koopas can actually summon fire versions of the little birds. The little cinders who were also in the first Galaxy game. And here is where we get introduced to another member of the Whomp family, the Flomps. Now these guys are whenever their face gets mad, then they will just keep on flipping around. Yeah, that is essentially the whole gimmick with these guys. Is that they essentially want to make sure that you do not get to a platform. That you essentially do not get to to a platform on them. And look what we have here, our very first Hammer Brother of the game. Now the Hammer Brothers actually were not present in Galaxy 1, but now they actually show themselves within this game now. Now the way that you defeat them is you simply spin attack them, then you can either kick them or jump on them. Or if you want to, you can simply just ground pound them if you want to. And also another returning enemy who were also not present in Galaxy 1 are the Whomps. And they essentially work the exact same way as you would normally see them. Yeah, now whenever they fall flat on their faces, you simply just ground pound them. Now over here is where the common metal is. Shit. Yeah, but as you can see, that common metal is a very cheap one to get, because you essentially have to utilize that Whomp so that you can essentially make sure that you can actually reach up to it, because I don't think it's possible for you to get it even with backflipping or triple jumping. I honestly don't know for sure, because I never really tried it myself. Oh yeah, now here is the cool thing that you can actually do here. Yeah, instead of just like a ground pounding that switch, yeah, you can actually just do a long jump there, so that you can actually just launch yourself over here anyway. Essentially making you skip past those flumps. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Something. Okay, now let's see if I can actually get the common medal without getting myself squished this time. Oh come on, no, no, oh come on, no, come on, come on, get me out of here, freak! I was actually pretty close to making it out of there that time. Damn it. Oh, man. Man, that's two devs in the same place. Oh, man, that is certainly a bummer. Oh, yeah, oh, yeah. And if you want to get that life, then be my guest. Now, screw you. Yeah, you see there? Yeah, now you can not only kick them while they're down, but you can also jump on them too. Anyways, let's do the long jump again. Oh shit! No, don't go too far to the right. Oh god! Oh shit! Okay, I still made it. I still made it, and I still got that going. Okay, now you go flat, and you go bye bye. Okay, now this time I want to try something different with this Whomp. Yeah, so I can essentially make sure I can actually get the actual, so I can actually get the common medal this time. Excuse me. Okay, now let's see if I can actually go up on his head, so I can. There we go. Okay, so I may have slid off just a little bit, but I managed to get it. Okay, now we can finally move on. And now here's where we get introduced to these meteorites that we can actually ground pound on, so we can actually break open doors, like this one right here. But we're also going to be using those meteors for something that we're going to be seeing later on down the road for this mission. And as soon as we get over here, we get introduced to another brand new enemy, the Meteorites. Now, as you can see, these guys really like to eat up the platforms around them. But the platforms that they eat up do regenerate over time. And also, while you can't jump on them to essentially get them stunned for a little bit, before they actually make a complete turnaround in the opposite direction, it's just that you cannot defeat them whatsoever. So yeah, whenever you see them, yeah, fortunately you're just gonna have to deal with them. Oh yeah, now just before we reach over the other side, we're gonna deal with some Bowser statues that are gonna be firing lasers at us. Oh yeah, and as you can also see as well, the hammer throws by the Hammer Brothers, they can actually go pretty far in this game. Yeah, definitely keep that in mind for when we get to more levels, when we're actually gonna see them again. And especially the more later ones. But anyways, now we essentially have the doorway where we're gonna be encountering the for a big boy himself. Yeah, and considering that there is a live stream literally right there. Yes, and I obviously can obviously mean one thing. Anyways, let's do this. We're falling. Nah, we're fine. And there he is again. The big boy. You showed up. Yeah, no shit. Look at you. Running around like a little flea on a puny plantoid. Okay. No, what isn't puny? My massive new power. The power to flatten you like a space pancake. Oh, I assume Bowser really likes it. He really loves those space pancakes, doesn't he? But anyways, let's do this, Bowser. Now, here's our essentially main battlefield that we're gonna be fighting Bowser in for essentially the majority of the game. Yeah, just like in Galaxy 1, Bowser essentially has this fight only. Yeah, no really major differences until the final battle. But essentially, what you're seeing here is Bowser will first will drop down the meteors. Then, as he gets ready to punch you, then that's when he'll get his hand stuck. Then that's when you can actually use those meteors to grab pound them into his face. And then when you get past the first two hits, that's when Bowser will start shooting out his flames at you. Yeah, and as you can see, yeah, Bowser really is utilizing the zero gravity in space, so that he can actually shoot at those, so that he can actually move, so that he can actually move around a lot more smoother as he is firing at you. Anyways. And now with this last one should be the end of this fight. And there we go. Yep, and now we see the main reason why Bowser got so big. Is because he ate a Grand Star. And now he's back to his regular size. But we're not going to see that for the rest of the game, however. Now I remember why you're my arch nemesis. You're so annoyingly hard to squish. Good thing I win anyway. Ha! While we've been playing, my master plan has moved on to the next phase. Oh, I bet. Tough luck, Mario. And now he's going to teleport the exact same way as he did in Galaxy 1. Yeah, essentially by spinning, and then he just finishes. Anyways, there's our lovely Grand Star. Although, should we touch it considering that it's been inside Bowser? I mean, I'm just saying. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Bing. There we go. Grand Star number 2. Oh yeah. And I guess what I should say about the fight as well. Now, when the meteors start dropping onto the field, when the next meteor drops by, when it went by another meteor is close by, then the first one that was dropped, actually gets destroyed. So yeah, that's something that you also had to keep in mind about that fight. Well, how about that? You fought a giant monster, and then he turned tail and ran off, right? Yeah, he certainly did. Well then, let's get on after him. With the power of this Grand Star, we can keep going through time and space, no problem. You mean just space, not time. So, it sounds like your special one is still with that monster, eh? Yeah. Well, let's not just sit around getting older. Let's get going, Captain. Oh yeah, and I made a mistake for what I said. This was going to be the only time that we're going to be seeing this cutscene of the starship traveling to the next world. Sorry, I really forgot that when we went to World 2, it was going to be the only time. But no, I was totally wrong on that. But anyways, here's World 3. Yeah, this one has got a lot of shooting stars. Wow, an entirely new world. Looks like the path splits up splits up ahead. Hey, don't look at me. The captain makes the choices, am I right? And also, this is not the first to split path in the game, mind you. Yeah, 'cause if you just saw World 2. Yeah, but anyways, now we're gonna actually go down 3 paths, not 2, not just 2. Yeah, but anyways, oh yeah, and I believe, yeah, if we don't have enough stars, yeah, that's when they'll tell you how much you need in order for us to be able to gain access. Yeah, so we are 3 stars short of being able to go inside that pipe. Yeah, but of course, we are most likely are gonna get to them when I get to the other, when I go through the other 2 galaxies that we can actually go to. But I think I'll save those for the next part, considering yeah, I may be there for a while. Oh my god, excuse me again. I have no idea what is wrong with me recently. I have no idea. But anyways, now with the background for World 3 on the Starship, actually looks really nice. Yeah, you actually get to see a lot of, and I mean a lot of shooting stars around here. Yeah. But anyways, there we go. Never got more star bits there. But anyways, now let's see if we get another starbit or another life. And it's no starbit. Alright, I don't mind that. I honestly don't mind that at all. Oh boy, okay. And so what I said, folks, that should be all I'm going to do for this part. We shall get this rolling with World 3 for the next part. And so, until then, I'll see you guys next time.